This is the best of Bangkok. The best food and the best activities. We know because we did them.
We did. Alright everyone, we just checked in. Bangkok, night 1. Hotel is pretty good, Novotel. But it's about 8:30 at night here. And well, Annie is... I'll show you.
I'm a party animal. Leave me alone. Look, I wake up early. I'll explore tomorrow.
Hello everyone, we're up early in Bangkok.
And we're off to see the floating market.
ถ่ายรูปแล้วไปออสเตรเลียแล้ว
There's gonna be vegan food. It looks beautiful, but I feel so guilty not buying things from people as soon as they're like, buy this. I'm like, no, I don't know, I get guilt. I don't know if everyone else gets this.
So Danny, yeah, you and I were both feeling a little bit guilty about not buying anything.
Yes, we do normally buy things when we can.
We do.
And I'm very aware that this is how people make their incomes. But a lot of these things we just didn't need, and we can't buy something every single store, every place we go.
It'd be impossible to do that. And also, without being insensitive, a lot of the stuff was the same, really, wasn't it? Every store had the same stuff. So we would have loved to, but like Danny said, we didn't need them. And we tip, and we're quite generous when we can be.
The thing is, we went for the experience more so than to go shopping. We weren't intentionally going to go shopping.
No.
And it's every single store from when you begin to when you end saying, buy this, and it can be pretty full on.
But we did buy a photo. So yeah, the adventure continued where we went to the main market area where we were actually allowed to get out off the boat and walk around.
And see how they created the sugar cane, like the sugar cane juice and the syrup. So speaking of the best food in Bangkok, I certainly, while I was in Thailand, developed an affinity for the mango sticky rice. It is absolutely delicious.
So on the way to the main markets there, Danny naturally ordered one from a floating vendor, which is pretty cool to see. They come over to you by boat. You do your transaction and then it looked great. I was a bit skeptical because of the water markets and they say be careful of the water, but the food was fresh and it looked great and it tasted really nice. And she survived.
It was fresh, you could tell it was fresh. It tasted very fresh.
Oh yeah, they were very careful.
In fact, you can't get better mangoes than that.
So amongst all the food and the festivities, we saw some strange things as well. Again, when you travel, you don't know what you're going to come across.
Yeah, and that market just had a little bit of everything really.
Never waste my time, you are mine. Neither of us wanna be alone. Breathing in your love, on your touch. Oh, it's what I'm living for. Say I'll never waste my time, I'm all you want.
So Danny has helped herself to a sticky rice and mango dish. And yeah, it looks really good.
I'm not sorry.
Chasing nights, cruise the one until we see the sunrise. Hit our line, we align. Every night with you's the time of my life. Baby, don't feel no pressure. Yeah, you make everything easy.
I think these are all just little bags of curry.
For your energy, know that you feeling the same way. Yeah, we live it up, I know for sure that I'll always be yours.
Naturally, in Thailand, we found a temple and it was really special. So we stopped and we were allowed to go out.
Yeah, we climbed out of the boat and I actually didn't expect to be invited in because, you know, you really need to be covered, not in shorts and things. But they did invite us in and insist that it was okay.
They did.
We really do like to respect every culture that we come across.
Yeah, we do. We do.
It was fun.
It was fun. So we were encouraged also to light some incense, light a candle.
We were invited to put some gold foil, a little gold leaf, onto the monk and onto the Buddha.
Yeah, statues, not real people.
Yeah, of course. And you can see a lot of people have come before us and put all of those leaf foils on there because it is just covered.
Obviously Thailand, there's a lot of temples, but we thought we were just going to go through the marketplace and have a look at the shops. But to find a really nice piece of architecture with tradition and history there, and
Very beautiful.
and then to participate as well.
They also had cool drinks, which was great for us because we were very hot at that point in the journey. So they really look after the tourists very well, I think.
It's a seamless, I guess, union of tourist attraction and traditional. So we had a great time there. Stopped again, and this time at a really cool temple.
I thought we wouldn't be allowed to come in because we're wearing shorts, which is normally not allowed, but they've insisted that it's okay. So we're here, ready to go. That actually sticks pretty well.
Around then, we started getting hungry. So
We're on our way to dinner at Veganery Concept, and then we're going to the Chinese market.
So Chinatown tonight should be really cool. We thought we might rough it a little bit, so instead of a nice air-conditioned BMW or a taxi, our mate, what's his name?
Bennett.
Bennett.
I think it's Bennett.
Yeah, he's a legend, and he's going to take us around town tonight. Alright everyone, we made it to our first destination tonight, and it's of course food.
Yeah, Veganery Concept, and we've been eating grab orders from here every single night since we got here because the food is so good.
Yeah.
So we thought we should probably come and check it out. But there's a few of these, so they're scattered around Bangkok. So if you are in Bangkok, definitely check it out.
So Danny's off filming on her phone, and I'm just going to look at the menu.
Wish I had a pretty thing like you.
I want everything, it's so painful. What do I get? Even if I order 5 dishes, I'll still have FOMO because there's so much good stuff on here.
There's a problem when the menu is too good. I know that sounds weird, but it is. We don't know what the hell to order. Let's order the whole thing.
So we have been so lucky while we're here to meet the owner of Veganery.
สวัสดีค่ะ
Jat started this 2013.
I started when I was actually the student, 19 years old. Yeah, back then to show people, especially teenagers, that vegan food is not only for ill people or sick people or religion. Because Thai people, teenagers, they eat only grilled pork or very burgers, fast food. Yeah, we have 8 locations in Bangkok. And thank you so much for coming. Such an honor to be here with you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye bye. And follow and subscribe to the channel.
Thank you.
Like you. Caramel candy. Wish I had a pretty thing like you.
Jaja, what an amazing person. We were so lucky to meet Jaja and her beautiful mama.
Great duo, a mother and daughter team, but we just connected with them on every level instantly.
I mean, Jaja is so intelligent and so kind, clearly so beautiful as well. She was in Forbes Thailand magazine as
Very
well
successful.
from her success
Yeah.
of her Veganery chain now.
Yeah, like Danny said, 8, or like even Just said, 8 locations now.
Yeah.
And it just started from humble beginnings. So yeah, we connected well with them, and we've maintained a friendship since we left Thailand, and we definitely will maintain it long into the future.
And did we mention that their food is amazing? It is so good. We really tried nearly every dish. Well, it's impossible. Look, We ordered as much as we could possibly eat, more than we could possibly eat really.
Yeah,
And
we always do.
there's so much variety. It was all delicious, really great quality. Also, it was a great environment, a really nice vibe in there. I hate vibe, but it was,
Yeah, don't use that word.
it certainly was a reflection of who they are as people, and it was really a wonderful place to be in.
They've cultivated a fantastic environment and it aligns with our values as well. But that's the beauty of traveling too. You never know who you're going to meet and the connections you form when you're on the road. I don't know about you, I always feel more open to speak to people because I guess when you're traveling too, you sort of leave a lot of your obligations and responsibility self behind a little bit and you're sort of a bit more liberated to talk about what you truly believe in. So I always find we connect really well with people when we travel.
I think when you travel, you learn different cultures and different ways of being, and it makes you question your own values and really become more clear on what does resonate with you rather than just what you're conditioned with.
That's right, and it offers great perspective because you think you have the world figured out in your small corner, and then as soon as you start venturing out further and further, you realize that there are so many people living simultaneously with so many traditions, so much more history than you ever anticipated, and it really just culminates into a point where you're like, wow, the world is an amazing place. So after we made lifelong friends and ate nearly everything they had on the menu, we were still quite keen, or very keen I should say, to go to Chinatown. What do you think? Let's go to Chinatown.
Every morning. Big boss getting richer every minute. Oh no. Big boss, oh no. You gotta get up every
We just left Beginnery Concept and we met Ja and her mum, and we are absolute high now. They're such wonderful people.
Yeah,
We didn't
lovely
expect
people.
To just, we clicked so much and had such wonderful food, wonderful conversation.
Alright, we made it to Chinatown.
And it looks like so much fun. All the
Yeah.
lights, all the carts on the side of the street,
Yeah.
all the people. There's so much buzz in the air.
Yeah, so we're going to go explore, try not to get run over, and we'll see you on the other side.
I think it's so fun here. I think there's definitely a lot of people doing a lot of things, so many little street vendors, so many shops. There is a vibe here. It's definitely worth coming to. It's all happening.
This place is so cool, so cool. This is our first real night out in Bangkok, so we wanted to come where there's a lot of people, and well, Chinatown is always the hub of any CBD. So let's keep going.
They have gyoza, they have bubble tea, they have ramen, they have everything. Everything. If you're hungry, come here.
หมดแล้วป่ะจ่ายแล้วนะฝรั่ง
So Chinatown, like I said, it's always the hub of a CBD, and we love hitting up the Chinatowns everywhere we go in the world, so this one didn't disappoint.
Yeah, there's a lot of things happening. A lot of food stalls, a lot of entertainment, and there's a real buzz. Everyone's just getting out and about, which was nice.
People from all over the world, which is a melting pot, which is another reason why we love traveling too, to see everyone coming from all four corners of the globe and just coming together for a night of enjoyment and fun.
Sort of like a fair, isn't it? It's
It
like
is.
going to like a town fair, except more exciting because it's a Chinatown market.
That's
so-
right. So there's culture infused with it, there's interesting food, and yeah, it's just a fantastic place to be.
We've developed a love for night markets ever since Talat, our first trip to Vietnam.
Yeah.
And that was just, you know, that really opened our eyes in bewilderment. It was so much fun. And ever since then, we love the night markets in Seoul. And yeah, the night markets in Bangkok are also definitely worthy of a visit.
The atmosphere is what we go for, and the memories too. So highly recommend if you're in Bangkok to hit up Chinatown. Anyway, that was a big day for us, and as some of you may know, Danny doesn't really stay up that late, as you saw in the beginning of this video. 8:30 she was, but it was a big day. So we went back to our hotel after that because the next morning, well, we had other plans.
So the Mekong Railway is definitely worth a visit, and it is very unique.
Why?
Because it smells so bad. That's why it's unique. I've never smelled anywhere that smells so bad.
Great review.
Is that bad to say?
We're just being honest. I mean, anyway, that's beside the point. Why it's unique is because there's a big train right through the middle of it.
It's because the market pretty much goes over the railway, and so right when the train comes, they have to pack everything up. Yeah, it's very strange walking along to buy groceries or, you know, fresh fruit when you're like on a train line.
Yeah, so potentially it could be a little bit dangerous on paper anyway. They are very careful and they make sure there's plenty of notice, as you'll see. But like Danny said, we did it in Vietnam, which unfortunately we weren't vlogging at that stage, so we'll have to go back and do that. But it's just such a cool thing to see.
And for us, the reason that it's so unique is because this would just never happen in Australia. They would never start a market on a railway line.
It'd be a legal and logistical nightmare, and
Yeah.
it would never happen. Again, through traveling is unique things like this, and we had to see it, and I'm sure it's quite well known in Bangkok. So another thing you should probably do if you're in Bangkok.
I feel bad because this is some of the top activities to do in Bangkok, and really it is worth seeing this train street. And I introduced this smelling bad, but this is just true. But it is still worth seeing.
Yeah, the reason why it smells bad is because they have, I guess the entry was fish markets, wasn't it?
Yeah, there's all sorts of like, I guess because there's really hot sun and it's under tarps and it is very hot and sticky, and there's all sorts of like animal carcasses. There's like frogs, toasted frogs on a stick. I imagine all of those just after time, like the wastage of it, maybe that's why.
Also, picture a magnifying glass with the sun. That's essentially what the tarps are doing. So
Yeah.
it's really enhancing the sun's heat and basically cooking everything. It wasn't pleasant, but again, we roll with it because that's what we do. But we're just being honest. You know, there's no point coming on the camera and saying, oh, it was 100% perfect, nothing to consider, but just letting you know, heads up.
It's just stuck in my memory.
We have ventured out to another marketplace.
Yes,
What's
1
it
hour
called?
out of Bangkok is Make Long Train Market. We're about to find it, but it's already smelling very fishy in here.
Yeah, let's get out of here. It smells like shit. Essentially, when I first walked in, I said to Danny, how's the train going to fit here? But what they do, they pull these awnings up, everything clears, and then a train just comes straight through. So, it's not very safe.
So I don't want to be rude about this scenario, but the smell is truly nauseating in here. I don't think we can stay long.
So that red line is basically the line of death. Cross it, you're dead.
And the train is just 10 minutes away now.
9.
Train's coming and everyone's still on the line.
And they're so close. This makes me feel uneasy seeing everyone standing so close when I know the train may well be moving fast if it's anything like Hanoi.
Alright, that was an experience.
The train was actually slow, which was good, but everyone was on the train. It was full of people and they were filming everyone. Us all standing there watching it, and everyone watching it was standing there filming the people on the train.
Yeah.
And everyone had their phones like this. It was just a weird experience.
Yeah, I guess it represents the modern era, and we're not immune. We're doing YouTube, we're filming everything, but in that moment, like Danny said, to see everyone holding cameras, everyone filming each other, it's a strange
Yeah,
reality.
had the moment of this is a weird thing to be doing.
Yeah, very strange reality we live in, but we were making memories, so you can't knock anybody for that.
And one girl was risking her life for the gram.
Oh, I had to actually physically put my hand on her head because she was getting that close to being collected by the train. I mean, admittedly it was going slow, but even still.
But it was an experience.
Yeah, oh, don't get us wrong, that was fun. Really, really fun day, and we're glad we can show you guys. So on to the next adventure, whatever that is.